Welcome back to Unpaid Film Critic. Today I will be reviewing Talk to Me, which is a very interesting horror film. It's actually an Australian film, and it's made by a YouTuber, and it's a very interesting film. And it's basically they find this hand that you can communicate with the dead with, and let's just say these people know how to do a really good horror movie. I say that because I've seen a couple of horror movies that are just made up of jump scares. Now, these jump scares are very slow building and very creepy. One of the most creepiest scenes I have ever watched. One of the most creepiest scenes in the movie. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's very creepy. If you know what I'm talking about, it gets very violent as well. It's one of the most violent scenes in the movie. It's also the most scariest. And the kids actually act like high schoolers, because everyone's on their phone videotaping it, and it's all on Instagram and on TikTok, and people are thinking, oh, it's just like a TikTok-y, like, trend, like a joke trend thing, and they all think it's like that. And it's so good, and yes, there's this deeper message about the main character coming to grips with losing her mom, but I'm just saying, that film, I kind of got attached to the character, and I normally don't really get attached to horror movie characters, but in the same way as in the fifth Insidious, I think it's like following the same thing of strained relationships involving death and stuff, and how family copes, and what it does to you. I really think Talk to Me is a really excellent horror film. I mean, I'm trying to be as vague as possible, not to give away with certain plot points. But I have to say, this is the most creative horror movie I have ever watched. Cinematography as well. Just the way these camera angles are incorporating, like, the atmosphere of, like, what high school parties are. Like, they're not stereotypical. Like, they are kind of with modern day, like, party music. But it also feels so just, like, right in there. Like, yes, it really feels, like, realistic. It doesn't feel fake. I have to say the acting is phenomenal. I mean, this film is just this film, it did keep me awake, like, not really awake, but more like it was in the back of my mind whenever I was sleeping. Because the dreams are just, like, dreams within dreams. And it's very, like, it's very interesting. It's also a very good psychological horror. Because you don't know what horror is just a figment of the main character's imagination, or what's really going on, until it's too late. Like, this film does a really good job, cinematography-wise, acting-wise, writing is really good. I mean, the script in this film is really good. Props to the scriptwriter. They did an amazing job of writing this script. Like, the characters all are just so good, and so talented. I would say this film is so good. I'm so glad I was able to watch this film. Go watch it. It's really good. I mean, I'm just floored by how good this film has become. Like, I've been thinking about this film for a long time, and it's just so good. I just can't stop thinking about it just because this film is so well made, and it's so good. It's just so... I keep on saying it's so good because I just don't know what else to say, because it's just... It's such a great film. I've really enjoyed watching Talk to Me. I am probably going to get it on DVD if I can, or find it on streaming and rewatch it, see if I can pause it, and definitely see if there's any hidden, like, subjective themes or any hidden, like, stuff going on, because there was definitely stuff in the background that I noticed, but it was so fast that I couldn't really get a clear picture of, and I would love to just stop and be able to watch every second of it. It's kind of like Hereditary in a way. Like, some of the horrors in the background as well. And this movie really puts the pedal to the metal on horror. Like, it's really good. So, yeah. That was my review on Talk to Me. It's a really good film. My next film will be Mission Impossible. I'm diving into Dead Reckoning, Part 1, next time. Other stuff coming up. In September, I will be doing a Saw film extravaganza, which means I'll be watching all Saw movies and reviewing each one, leading up to Saw X, which I will see in the theaters, and I will watch it. Other films I'm planning on seeing, Nun 2. I am planning on watching that film as well, so be ready for me diving into the Conjuring films as well. I will also be watching Last Voyage of the Demeter. I'm really interested on that film because I really love the director, and I can't wait to watch that film. I'm planning on watching that film as well. And yeah, I know that I am starting late on the Mission Impossible by only reviewing this one. Don't worry, when probably in October, after September, I will be diving into all the Mission Impossibles. And in September, since I'm able to watch the first 5 Fast and Furious, I will be mixing up between Saw and Fast and Furious films during September. So get ready for those 2 films as well. I am very pumped and very excited to be reviewing more films. Don't worry, this summer is just getting started for me, and I can't wait to be releasing more films. This has been Unpaid Film Critic. Take care, and be good people.